Hello, everybody. This is Michael Pucciarelli, creator of TIFF Landscape Michael Pucciarelli YouTube channel. In tonight's short webinar, I'll be talking about some light painting equipment that I use for still life and equipment I use for a motorcycle or car. I'll be talking about custom filters. I'll be talking about filters you can buy online. And I'll be talking about all the LED flashlights I use and some other big, powerful LED lights. So I'm going to start my screen share. So we're going to start with my small LED flashlights. These are the police flashlights. And these are filters. We have angled filters, the left and right filters. And to create this filter, I cut this at a 45 angle with the hacksaw. And then I sand off the rough edges. And then I connect, the corner piece and the straight piece with duct tape. And this becomes a filter. So I have angled filters left and right for, LED flashlights. So this is without the filter. And then when I put the filter on, see how much better the light is. And if I need to change the angle for the flashlight, I just put the appropriate angle on it. So I have many, Coast flashlights, and then I have one Eagtac. But I have other LED flashlights too, like it's called the Coast G20. And I also have the power flashlight. And I have angled, filters of the right and left angle. So, like I said, this is without a filter, and this is with a filter. If I need to change the angle, I just change the filter, the appropriate angle, right or left. I also have another LED flashlight. It's the Coast. It's the Coast PX20. And I have filters. And it's the same process. I, get a hacksaw, cut a 45-degree slant, and I sand away the rough edges. And then I cover this up with black mold duct tape. So the next several Coast flashlights, I have the Coast G32. I have a police security flashlight. I have the Coast PX1. And these are custom filters I made. And basically what I do is I measure the diameter of the flashlight, and then I go to the hardware store and I find the same pipe hole, PCB corner pipe or straight pipe that has the same diameter. So, and this is the same process with the hacksaw, sanding rid of the rough edges, also covering with mold tape. This is without the filter. That's how harsh the light is. And with the filter, it's a lot less harsh and a lot more attractive. And if you need to change the angle, I can do so. The last two Coast flashlights, it's a 500 PS 500R. And it's the Coast GX20. Both are about the same lumen levels. And again, you know, if I light paint without a filter, see how harsh the light is. When I put a filter on, the light's more flattering. And it's easier to use. The flashlights like this have over 1200 lumen. Others have 800, 500. Now, the last flashlight I want to use is the Eagtac. Because of the case, it's called the Eagtac D25 LC2. This is about 1200 lumens. And I could use, you know, the Harold Ross filter and adapter. I just use the filters. I can also use my custom filters. But, you know, suppose I were to light paint without a filter. And they just put on a filter. If you need to change the angle, I change the angle. And I recommend when you light paints with a LED flashlight, have some type of a filter so the light isn't so harsh, it's more flattering. Now I'm going to talk about another LED light. It's called the Nanlite, where because of the battery, it comes with the charger, because of the hot shoe and other wires. So I'm going to insert the battery. I'll turn on the light. Now, when I do still life, I do a quick pass. This could be like a set of CLS objects. I do a quick pass at a 45-degree angle. I do a quick pass above, and I can light paint the backgrounds. So a lot of times when I do small still life, I start with the LED flashlight and end with a light like this. And this light also, like, suppose this were a car, a big car, and this is the hubcap. This is a good light for something small on a big object. Another LED light that I like to use is a Savage 204. And because of the big battery, because of the charger, it comes with a hot share like the other light. So, if I were doing a still life, I'd do a quick, kicker at a 45-degree angle. I would do a quick top light, and then I would just quickly do the backgrounds. So this would be in a still life setup. This would be the second light that I use. If this is like a motorcycle, this could be like, suppose this were like a wheel, I would do a wheel with this light. I'd do another wheel, I'd do like the gears. If this were a car, I would do the wheel, the hubcap. You can also have this, inside of a car to light it up. Another powerful light I like to use, mostly outdoors and maybe some still life, is the GODOX LC500, where it comes with a nice case. It comes with a battery charger. It comes with the remote. Now, to use the remote, you have to turn on the light first, but I just turn the light on. So this hole is for like a 3/8 of an inch stud, where if I want to light paint a car, I could put a stand in, like a 9-foot stand, as long as it has a 3/8 stud, and I can extend the stand out, and therefore, suppose this for a car or motorcycle, this light would be in a stand. This was a great light to get the rim of a car or rim of a motorcycle. This is a great light for like light painting the floor. This is a great light for light painting the backgrounds. Now, since this is a still life, you could also have, like a nice vignetting effect. I have the light down here and it would aim up and it produces a nice cool vignetting effect. Another LED light that I want to talk about is the Savage LED LG. This is a great edge light where it works with two batteries. And it comes with two battery chargers, but it's recommended that you get like a Watson battery charger. And you charge both batteries at the same time. And when it says 100%, you're good to go. And a lot of wires you can use in case you don't have the batteries, but I would always use the batteries fully charged. And this light, it can be used for objects that are big, like a car, or it could also the background of still life, with the 45-degree kicker light, also with the top edge light, and also the background. Go back to the presentation. So that concludes our light painting demo of the equipment. So these are my photography groups. I have several Facebook groups, some of them by myself, some with other people. You're welcome to join any of these, several meetup clubs. These are my business links. I have two Instagram, one for Michael Pucciarelli, another one strictly for designs. I have a LinkedIn, Twitter. I have a fine art site. I have a digital art site. I also have a YouTube. So I have several, ebooks on Amazon, Kindle. I have a second edition of Light Painting, white plexiglass, black plexiglass. I have a big still life second edition. And I also have a YouTube channel where it's called YouTube of Still Life and Landscape Michael Pucciarelli. I have playlists on the white plexiglass, black plexiglass, light painting, landscape, equipment, and software. So I have like 6 playlists to help you be acquainted with, still life and landscape photography. If you have any questions, you can email me at mpucciarelli@2006@gmail.com, or you could always contact me through Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn or a website's my contact pages. So thank you for listening to this webinar. Maybe consider like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.